Hey, welcome everybody. It's great to be back with you. As you can see, I'm out on Abbey Lane. Beautiful foliage, the trees changing colors, and just a beautiful fall day out here, and thought we'd share it with you. We have 2 COVID cases, both students. They're isolating off campus. Again, just very grateful that that's where we're at. We're able to continue and be in person, and we don't have the physical distancing anymore. We do have our mask thing going, but on the whole, it's been really great. I just appreciate everybody's great perseverance and patience and tolerance, and just taking it all and keeping us going forward. Let's see what else. Water. For those that are on campus, we've had some water pipe breaks. It's part of the privilege of being on a 146-year-old campus, where your monks who are buried out in that cemetery put some pipes in over by the monastery. It's kind of the oldest section of campus, and they're clay pipes, and they've been in there for over 100 years. And when you get little changes in water pressure, some of those old pipes, they just burst, and just when you fix one little spot, suddenly another one pops up. And so we've had a few days here of, I think, a total of maybe 5 or 6 breaks in different parts of the pipes. So we're hoping we have it solved. I know they're doing the last repairs as we speak right now, but again, it's been an adventure, and I appreciate everybody's patience with that as well. Athletics has been doing great. Wrestling just won their tournament. Women's volleyball just did a sweep of their last, I think, regular season play. I think it's, let's see, Mia Mukenthaler, Goose Andrews, and I think it's Lauren Harding, all made all conference for women's soccer, which was really just wonderful to see. And the last thing I thought I'd share with you is I said I would share with you books of publications of those on campus in our community. And so somebody took me up on it, and they started giving me some of the books. So I thought I'd just share those with you. This is actually a 2-volume set. One came out maybe a year and a half ago. The only reason I bring this one up, it's called Management: A Practical Guide. Bennett Quillen is one of our adjunct professors, but this one was also by Dr. Brad Frazier. So 2 of our professors did this one, but the most recent one that just came out is called Business Communication: A Practical Guide. And again, Bennett Quillen is the co-author of this book, and I thought I would just share this one kind of what I thought was cute piece in here. But he talks about different management communication styles, especially internationally. And up top, you can't see this exactly, but I'll try to do justice to it. He says, okay, what the British say, and he says, with all due respect. What the British mean, I think you're wrong. What the Dutch understand, he's listening to me. He says, what the British say, I was a bit disappointed. What the British mean, I'm very upset and angry that. And what the Dutch understand, it doesn't really matter. And then finally he says, what the British say, very interesting. What the British mean, I don't like it. What the Dutch understand, they are impressed. So he does this little humor kind of thing just to show that culturally, words have different meanings to different people. And so just a very interesting book. He's done some nice things in here, and I'd highly recommend it to you. And then the last one here is, some of you that are students here now, you wouldn't know him, but Bol Maywal is a graduate of Belmont Abbey. Incredible story. He was raised in southern Sudan during the most violent period, death and destruction. He was separated from his family. His mom pretty much single-handedly raised he and his brothers, got them here to the United States eventually. He eventually comes to Belmont Abbey College. He's an ROTC. He goes on to a military career, which he's now just kind of stepping out of or retiring from. It's called A Mother's Promise, and it's the subtitle is A Civil War Survivor and Her Pursuit of American Dream. And I just thought I'd share with you again just a small part of it. This is Bol writing this. He says, during my sophomore year in college, the idea of writing a book came into my mind when I heard a quote by George Monbiot, I think it's pronounced, who said, if wealth was an inevitable result of hard work and enterprise, every woman in Africa would be a millionaire. I agreed with this quote 100%. My mother embodies the strength and hard work of African women. The biggest gift I've had in my life is the unconditional love from my mother and guidance of my family. One thing I realized at the age of 15 was that I cannot ignore the struggle and the sacrifice my mother made for our sakes. If I took her for granted, I could not forgive myself, nor would God forgive me. And then I'm just jumping down here. He says, I also hope this book will give hope to those who are raised by a single mother or widow and help change the minds of those who take their parents for granted. The Bible says, honor your father and mother so that you may live a long life in a land the Lord your God is giving you. And so, I mean, it's an incredible book of how he went through this, just, you know, what his mother did to ensure that he would be the man he is today. And it's a really moving story told from the heart. I just think it's a wonderful book, so I highly recommend it to you. And with that, I'll just say I again hope you have a great day. Hope you get on campus sometime soon. Until then, take care and God bless.